What is up, everybody? Today we're doing another guide, this time on the second boss from the new PS5 exclusive, Returnal. This one, we're going to be using the sidearm. We've got a sidearm level 11. So if you come to this place, you find Ixion hanging up there. Make sure you have your consumables, make sure your health is at an acceptable state, and let's go straight into it. Make sure that your character is ready for the fight, that you don't have any major malfunctions or your health is missing. Let's have a look at Ixion. He's a flying boss, so he will be moving a lot. The first attack that we're going to have a look at is this kind of dash. He'll just pick a side and dash and leave an explosion where it started. Not too much to worry about, maybe 1 or 2 orbs to dodge. Often after the dash, it will do this kind of spiral towards you. It looks really scary, but it's quite easy to dodge. All you want to do is pick a side and run straight to it. Worst case scenario, you have 1 orb to jump over. Remember that you can use a jump and a dodge to remain in the air for a little bit longer. Remember to use your alt fire, like I said in the previous guide. Those things do a lot of damage, and what you want to do in pretty much any of the big fights in this game is orbit around your enemy. Just think about it. The more you move, the more difficult it is to hit you as a target. The next that we're going to look at is this kind of shotgun blast. Really simple if you're far enough and you want to keep your distance from Ixion. Pick a side, run, and save your dashes to the last second. Remember, you're invincible during your dash, so you want to save that to the moment that you're nearly being hit. So now we've finished the first phase. It will fly straight up and come straight down for a slam. You just want to jump over that and it will start putting its arm up and sort of calling this type of storm. The sky would change color. You want to jump over the line that's coming towards you and find a gap between the orbs to just wait and let them pass you. Don't let the number of projectiles on the screen make you think you have to do a lot. You don't have to move a lot in that moment. As it flies up, you'll be able to hear where it's coming from, and it will fly above the arena, leaving a kind of trail of bullets that you really don't have to worry about, and then you just gotta make sure that you jump over the lines that are coming towards you. Do not worry about shooting Ixion at this moment. You just want to survive. You will get hit a couple of times. That's part of the game. Nothing to worry about. Just keep focused and try and stay calm. After it does this movement a few times, it will just fly in place. That's when you have to get ready for the next step. So that's very cool. With me, it's just doing this kind of continuous fire. I just pick the side and ran. Dashes with the explosions again, shotgun, spiral. We had a look at all of that. And now I'll look at a second phase new movement. As you see it charging up this light color, it will shoot a lot of projectiles towards you. Again, don't let it scare you. If you see it, what you're looking for is a place where you fit, and the gaps are quite large. I could have passed through this without jumping at all. I did a jump there to be on the safe side. But all you want to do is find a little spot and wait there. You can do as I did there, stop shooting for a little bit, just make sure that you see the movement for the first time and shoot only when you're comfortable. As you see it doing kind of a bigger charge up, it will do a downwards beam that goes straight forward. Very easy to dodge, very telegraphed, nothing to worry about. What is a bit tricky is what comes straight after. These are homing projectiles, so you do have to use your dodge. Pick a side, run as much as you can, and dodge at the last second. You also have the option to go straight towards the enemy and go in between the shots. Because of how I normally play with orbiting, that's a bit of a big shift for me, so I prefer to just do the last second dodge. Carry on, usually bit by bit, and take it to the third stage. Starts very similar to the previous ones. Flies straight up, followed by that ground slam, jump over, and then another kind of sky changing ability. The main difference on this one is that as well as more projectiles and a little bit faster, it's doing those things in the air. You see those tilted circles? They're only too worried if they're tilted towards you. If you're anywhere else, they will get nowhere close to you. This looks very overwhelming, but the game, you need very little movement to dodge it all. You notice that now Ixion will remove kind of a blade from its own chest. It's actually really cool. And that is its way of telling you, I'm coming for you. It will come close. It will do some melee hits. Get your dodge ready and jump. Not as I did, that's why I got hit. You want to jump and then dodge. All of its melee attacks leave this kind of shockwave on the ground. So be ready for that. Whenever it comes towards you, you jump and then you dodge and you should be absolutely fine. You see its health is going down quite quickly. I'm not using my alt fire as much as I could, but that's because mine is a beam that takes quite a long time. And as I said before, the focus here is surviving. Now we're having a look at a new move. Once it's on the ground and it's doing this charge, you see that it will come with two types of projectiles. You have the kind of red ones and the blue ones. The red ones are really slow, they're there just as a decoy. What you want to do is focus on the blue ones and dodge to the side as they're nearly hitting you. Got a few more melees, and then as it does the dashes on the third phase, it also sends kind of a semicircle of orbs towards you. That's what you want to jump. I was cornered here. Not much I could do, but if you do well enough in the first phases, you should have enough health to take a few hits. Finally got some time to use my alt fire. I see how Ixion's life is pretty low, so I just focus on doing some damage because I know I can out survive it. And there it is, second boss done. As with any other big fight in this game, mobility is key. Keep moving and you should be fine. Use your dodge almost as a shield. Remember that you're invincible during the dodge animation. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, let me know by pressing like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Also make sure to let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions or there's anything that you want to learn about the game that you would like me to make a video on. I'm more than happy to do it.